Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the gym. It is your guy, Boulanger. And my biggest comment to the game we just witnessed was what was that? Nothing in that game said we were contenders. Nothing in that game says we're for real. Nothing in that game says we are to be taken serious. Nothing in that game says that we were ready to play. I don't even know where to start with this post game response reaction. The coaching wasn't good enough on the offensive or defensive side. The play calling wasn't good enough on the offensive defensive side. The execution wasn't good enough from the quarterbacks to the wide receivers to the tight ends to the offensive line. The tackling wasn't good enough. Nothing was good enough today. And I can say this with a level of certainty. We just watched CJ Stroud smash this team's secondary for 384 last week. Lamar Jackson, with more than 70% completion, had just a little over 200 yards. Now, let me be very clear. I'm not telling you that this is Lamar Jackson's fault. I'm not saying it's the offense's fault. I'm not saying it's the defense's fault. I'm not saying it's the fault of the injuries. I'm saying it's a whole systematic fail. A complete systematic fail. The offensive system was bad today. The defensive system was bad today. Everybody had missteps today. Everybody had poor execution today. Even the special teams, something the Ravens have been known for. The special teams 2 weeks in a row have not been ready to play. They gave up an 81-yard touchdown last week, and they gave up a couple of big kick returns this week to set the Indianapolis Colts up for late game field goals and things of that nature. Every phase of the game was not good enough. Yes, there were some bright spots, and I give some shout outs in tomorrow's video, but the entire game was bad, was absolutely bad. I can't point to one. I don't even care that Lamar had 100 yards rushing and two touchdowns. That didn't even matter because it wasn't good enough. Nothing was good enough today. We couldn't get the ball continually going down the field. We never sped it up like we needed to. We never got on the gas when something was working. Hit a 7-yard run. We'd go to the huddle and trot back to the um, line of scrimmage. We never got on the gas. Now, see, the Indianapolis Colts had the idea. When they got to going downhill, when they got to going downhill on the Baltimore Ravens defense, they would get up, go right back to the line of scrimmage. Get up, go right back to the line of scrimmage. And they were effective. So much so that they put themselves in a position to win this game. Now here we are, going into week 4 with 3 more injuries to starters, an offense that's inconsistent because the play calling is inconsistent, because the execution is inconsistent. This is bad. This is bad. And from everything I could tell, Cleveland rebounded from last week's debacle and smashed up Tennessee today. So they're going to come in ready for us next week. I really hope the Ravens can take this game and learn what they can learn from it, flush it, and be ready to go on Wednesday. But the injuries that I saw happen today, Gus, he ain't going to be ready to play next week. Geno Stone, he probably ain't going to be ready to play next week. There was a third injury, but I can't even remember who that was. David Ajabo. Shoot, he ain't playing when he is playing. I'm just disgusted, man. I'm sorry to be Doug Downer today, man, but I'm not excited about what I'm seeing 2 out of the 3 weeks from this team. Yeah, I know we're 2-1, but 2 weeks, man, 2 out of 3 weeks to begin a season. This team has not been ready to go, and you can tell that by their execution. Maybe this is the 3 games of the preseason, so maybe next week starts the regular season. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, I'll catch you guys tomorrow and Monday after. This is your guy Boulanger. This is the GM. I'm out.